Okay, guys, in this video, we have recently set up or reset up our low poly file or imported it from the one that we were using with Photopea. Today, I'm going to show you how to do the grid. This is why you might actually want to start over despite any progress in Photopea, and I do apologize about that, but I think that this will be easier and faster in the long run with the relatively same print result. Go ahead and open up Sketchbook, and if you do not currently have your low poly file open, please do so. You can, again, open files by clicking on the top left icon, and then when you see Gallery, you can find it there. Double tap to open. Your grid layer that you'll be drawing on should be the top layer. You should have 3 layers. Ignore this bottom one. That is a color reference. You can even click the eyeball to hide it. This bottom one here will be background. We're saving that for later. Don't work on that. You won't be able to see it anyway because it's beneath your stock photo sketch or your image. So make sure that you are on the top layer. Sketchbook has a wonderful feature to be able to draw a straight line. So we need to get this set up. First step of doing that is your color choice for your line. I want you to choose a color that, again, is not represented in your photo at all. Your color choice, this little guy here that I'm moving around, is a great way to change either your pen or the color of your pen. So go ahead and click the color. We'll be doing ours in a lime green kind of color. Perfect. You go ahead and you can move this around if you want to, and even move this inside around. Grab a color that you seem fine with and go ahead and click off. Your pen choice is going to be pretty important for this. All of your pens or pencils and markers and all that stuff is located on the left of your screen. I'm going to be using this option here just to show you better, but if you click on the very, very top icon above the pencil, it will bring up your library. If it brought you to settings for any reason, double click or just tap, on library until it turns blue. We're just gonna stick to the basic pens right now. That's really honestly all we need. The one that you wanna look for is the 4th one over. It will say technical pen. I currently have it selected with a blue outline. So go ahead and select that pen. When you have it selected, you can change the size of the pen tip. You'll notice that your color over here that you selected, that you changed to something that's noticeable, above it, it will have a size. Mine's currently 3.0. That's perfect. Go ahead and click this. It'll open up the thing again. You can go to settings this time. And settings here has a slider. To my knowledge, at the moment, it doesn't have it so that you can manually type in a number. I don't believe, no. But get it to around 3. So anywhere between 2, maybe 4 on the high end. But in my opinion, I would choose 3. All right. And then you can go ahead and click off. Now, again, similar to what we were doing in Photopea, it is worth zooming in. So we're going to enhance, and we're going to, whoops, if you make a mistake like I just did, this is good for this demo, see that green line right there? The undo button is close to the top left. It is right next to the icon that we've been using to save and create new files. It looks like a left arrow. Click that and it will undo anything you've recently done. You can continue to click it if there are prior mistakes. I don't know how far back you can go. All right, once you're properly zoomed in, we're going to be looking for the line tool or shape tool. The best way to describe it, I want you to look at all the top tools. The one that has a circle and a square that overlap each other, that's the one that we're looking for. When you click it, you'll see 3 different options: a line, a circle, and a square. The line is exactly what we want. So now that you have that, it's time to get to work. This is great. So if you have a stylus, you can use that. You could use your hand, up to you. I want you guys to practice around the eyes. If your person has eyes, maybe they have a mask on, or maybe they're not even a human. Find something anyway. Go ahead and click and drag. It should make a straight line. Mine just did not, however. So we're going to undo that. Ignore that feature. And let me try again with line. Aha, I clicked off of this. So you want this gray box up here to stay appeared. Now click and drag, and you'll see that it creates this like dotted line. When you let go, however, you'll see that it will make a perfectly straight line from point A to B. Now, that's going to be too big for my triangle because I'm trying to map it to his eye. So I'm going to actually cut this line in half for my next one and make a line right there. Let go. and make another one right there. It is okay and perfectly normal if your lines go over a little bit. You'll see how we fix that towards the end of the project. As long as they're not obnoxiously off, you're in very good shape. So as you can see here, I'm just going to finish the rest of these eyes in this video. Another way that you can map these out is to just kind of outline the lines or the object and kind of go from there. And again, it is totally okay and in fact very normal if they're not straight up perfect triangles. Do not be super concerned with that. Do your best though to map colors. Pay attention to like the iris, maybe the pupil, the little like white in the eye, something like that. Now the eye is very small. We'll get into more details later. Once you're good to go though, let's just make sure that we're good to save. Go ahead, click in here in the top left icon, click gallery. And I don't know if you really need to save a copy. I think you can just save right over it. So save current sketch. And let's make sure that it brings you to your files. There you go. Awesome, guys. Good job. Close all your apps. You're good to go.